Alright, and welcome back everybody to the Taiko World Cup 2020. My name is Mew and I'm all by myself for right now, but I should be joined here by N-Wolf any minute now. Yeah, so while we were on a break here, we had to skip a few of the group stage matches unfortunately, so I'm just gonna fill you in. It was two of Brazil's matches, one against Greece and one against New Zealand, and they ended up sweeping both of them. They actually had a win by default against Greece, so they might have had some roster issues there. But yeah, so Brazil is looking really good so far. as for right now, we're gonna have the USA versus Chile, which is actually gonna be Chile's first match here of the entire tournament. And what a match to begin with, because the United States, they sure are stacked here with Loopy and Threeson and just, you know, all these names that you recognize. Whereas Chile, they are suffering just a little bit from player inactivity this year, but they definitely have some capable players on their side as well. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this one's gonna go. Miku WRS, I'm sure a lot of people recognize that name, for sure. Yeah, I think we all miss Ulfi. It's sad. We've all grown used to him. But anyway, we're gonna get right into the warm-ups here. And since it's Chile's warm-up, of course it's a Hero K map. Looks calm enough with just 5.3 stars. Just getting used to just testing the waters, getting used to the climate of the tournament, I guess. Nothing too crazy. Not quite ready for the meme warm-ups yet, I'm assuming. So we're just getting everything sorted out here and then we should be underway. And there we go. Even has Taiko in the background, what do you know? Now, I'm not sure how many of these players are actually debuting, like playing their first TWC this year. I wouldn't be surprised if Shiny Froakie was one of them. I'm not too familiar with them. But obviously there's Threeson, one of the most gifted speed players in the game right now. I'm not sure if he's played last year, but it's definitely going to be interesting to see him perform. Especially on some of the faster stuff, like, say, in this pool specifically, it would be Twinkle Wonderland and maybe Chisana. Alright, so this is his first year. Who is Threeson anyway? I only know worst player. So the only FC right now coming from Cheese Salad. This is Chile's warm-up though, and they seem to be struggling with it just a little bit. I wouldn't be surprised if nerves do play into their performance here. But Threeson actually having the highest AC in the room, despite him not FCing. So yeah, that was nothing too crazy or anything. I'm not sure what happened to 3 Sun there. But that one's gonna go to the United States. Let's see what they're packing. I'm sure with it being the United States, we're in for a treat here. Or they're actually trying to get their hands up to speed, because this is a fairly basic map. It's just pretty fast, kinda long. That's fair enough. Get everyone up to speed. Yeah, and they're switching their roster as well, so gotta make sure that everyone's hands are warmed up. Yeah, this is a good song, not gonna lie. I'm fairly certain that it's Catalys's and Hoopweed's debut as well. I'm not sure about Electro, but yeah, we've got a lot of new faces on these rosters. Alright, so it looks like it's actually 3 debuting players here. Thank you, Nito. And Electro not messing around, he's straight up going for the hard rock. There's not a lot of players that can do that normally, let alone in a TWC setting with the nerves hitting you. That's crazy. And it looks even crazier on this resolution. Hoopweed going with the hidden, so I guess you can already kind of tell what their rosters for the mod picks are going to be. Yeah, that's a very efficient way of warming up, I gotta hand it to him. Yeah, 240 BPM hard rock is crazy. He's not doing too bad either. And speaking of not doing too bad, Miku is still almost holding a double S here. Maybe that's gonna be the 1FC that we were all waiting for. Yeah, it's just me right now, but Endwolf should be back to commentate with me any minute.
How about now?
Well, speak of the devil.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'd be lying if I said I was great because my dog's not doing well, which just caused by delay in showing up. And it's 2 AM. But other than that, I guess. Perfect.
Given the circumstances.
Given the circumstances, I'm doing a-okay.
I mean, it's 2 AM for me as well, so
yeah.
Let's be in this together. Also, you just missed 240 BPM hard rock as a warm-up.
Well, I can see that Electro did quite well on it, considering it's 240 BPM hard work.
1 FC from Miku. Good stuff.
Ah, yes, we had so much fun, we're going to play again. Not really, but
No, Electro just really wants to get that HR FC.
let's decline.
It's like, please let me try just one more time. I'll get it this time, please. I believe in you, Electro.
We might be here all night and all day. But we did see USA winning their role, so we're going to see Chile's ban in second. Which I guess might be hard work of anything with Umar, really.
So, Enwolf, you're pretty new to tournaments as well, right? Or just playing in them, rather?
Yeah.
Because I was talking about how many new people there are on these rosters with their first TWC appearance. So, you can probably relate to how they're feeling right now.
A little bit, yes. Definitely different experience. And unsurprisingly, Chile bans Side of Firmament. With the USA following up with Lifeline.
That seems oddly familiar. It's like our match versus Canada all over again.
That means Chile wins 5-1. Interesting.
Oh yeah, we were blue, right? Yeah, let's go
US.
Chile.
Lego, the unseeded versus the top seeded team.
Vamos. That's all the Spanish I got, I'm so sorry.
Party. And the USA resumes to pick the double time, which they haven't banned.
Okay, so right off the bat, it's 3Sun's time to shine. With what I've seen of him over the past year or so, I would not be surprised if he just straight up SS this right out of the gate.
Yeah, that's fair.
Now, are you familiar with Shiny Froakie at all?
I haven't seen that name yet before, unless you're now going to tell me that's a name we used to know, but then the name changed.
No, there was no twist behind that, unfortunately. I was just curious.
Oh. Then no, I haven't seen that name before. We are going to see them now.
So yeah, Twinkle Wonderland being a fairly straightforward map for the BPM at least. What is it with DT again? Like hang on.
282? Something like that.
Quick maths, hang on.
Good luck.
It should be, yeah, 280 something. So it's going to be interesting to see if anyone's actually going to single tap this. I know 3Sun will, but other than that...
I know I would. And miss. So that's not a good example to go by.
Must feel really nice to actually be fast.
Indeed it must be nice. Because I wouldn't know. She said that heading early miss.
Yeah, but Miku also found a really early miss here. Their combo just trailing a tiny bit behind everyone else's. Not sure what happened there. But the next miss is going to come from Shiny Froakie. But from the looks of it, this is not decided yet at all. Despite what I was saying about 3-san.
Yeah, this map is fairly short, so any misses that might happen now could still change a lot about the score. Because short maps with a small combo count don't have a lot of leeway when it comes to misses and combo.
On a short map like this, the score gaps don't really matter as much. Or they're smaller than they look to be, but yeah, with that miss from Shiny Froakie, it's definitely going to go to the US. They really edged out quite the lead there towards the end.
And the US did stabilize their accuracy, so that gave them more of an edge.
3-san with the 4 100s.
Not an SS. Unfortunate.
I am disappointed, quite frankly.
It's a first pick. They normally don't go as you want to.
So, which options does Chile have? What do you think? I'm gonna say no mod consistency.
I'm not going to agree with you simply because Miku picked Remod. So they might be banking on use A over modding and then losing. Because that's a thing that can happen.
That wouldn't have been my first guess, just seeing how well-rounded their roster is in terms of mods, with Loopy being a hidden prodigy, and, you know, 3-san probably being able to do Hard Rock fairly well as well. And then Electro, you know, he just did 240 Hard Rock like it's nothing. But we'll see what they bring to the table here. Do you actually see them going HDHR?
I think I would be happy to see them prove me wrong, but I don't think so.
If anyone's gonna go HDHR on Chile's team, it's gonna be Miku.
Yeah.
But they might just be banking on their single mod consistency.
Which is important enough when the bets up.
Then again, I would have expected to see Loopy here. I'm not sure if Electro or Cheese Salad are gonna be too comfortable with HDHR either. So how is B there doing on the pick statistics? Seems that it was picked like a lot.
It's still surprisingly well. Somewhere up there with Fremont number 3. And the Hard Rock maps. And Jinko Wonderland. Yeah. It's actually the second most picked map.
Right behind
behind Cloud.
Because what else would it be?
Not my favorite map in the pool, but second favorite map in the pool. No bias at all. We don't see any hidden hard rock. We actually see hidden once per team and hard rock once per team.
Not gonna lie, but not seeing HDHR on this is actually not too surprising because it's really hard. We've just grown used to players being such beasts on this map that we've just grown to expect it.
Fair.
But there's no shame in just using one mod on this map at all because it is brutal.
And it's not always worth the risk.
No, and with Catalyst and Electro trading misses back and forth here. They're gonna keep each other in check, but Catalyst's ACK is trailing just a tad bit behind Electro's.
Yeah.
Whereas Miku's is trailing behind Cheese's, so the US have the advantage overall here right now. So it's gonna take at least one more miss to swing it back in Chile's favor, if the ACK's not on par.
But it
But it doesn't
doesn't.
look... Were we gonna say the exact same thing?
I have a feeling. So we don't have to finish what we wanted to say.
Yeah, I was
That makes
just
sense.
gonna point out that Cheese Salad does not look like he's intending to miss, like, anytime
Yeah.
soon.
I don't think anyone intended to miss. But the last KI is still coming up, and that's similar to the one where 2 players did miss on.
I think it's gonna take more than one miss at this point, because both of the US players are currently sitting at a solid 99, with some change to spare, and with Catalyst missing again, that's probably gonna seal the deal.
Yeah. And it is USA is getting their second point.
Yeah, the nerves are definitely there. What I find is that B there is a good one to get out of the way quickly, though. Just from personal experience.
Get it out
But
while
a
you're still
strong...
confident.
Yeah, a strong FC from Miku, though. The axe not quite there, but yeah.
It's
No
an
misses.
FC nonetheless. So where is the USA going next? Are we going for Dover Cairo, which is another Swedish map? Or
I'm gonna say Chisana.
it looks like we both
Or
are.
they're gonna fan service you.
They
and pick
want
Cloud
to pet
instead.
Doggo.
You know, I was ready to give that dog up for adoption after R176, but he does melt my heart a little bit in Cloud.
He gives the map a special feeling.
So it looks like Loopy was not actually present for the last map, from what I'm gathering, so maybe I wasn't too wrong about him actually playing B there, or he was supposed to at least. But he's back now, so welcome Loopy.
Yeah, perfect Loopy. We might see him on another free mod if another is going to get picked. Maybe Loopy just really wanted to pet the doggo and wait until he could.
Yeah, let's see if Loopy's a dog person. Dogs are superior anyway.
Big agree. Once again, not biased.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored by the Dog Foundation.
So yeah, Cloud, you want to give some developer commentary?
This map is a map that has a SV and it exists. It's entirely based around the song having a really consistent rhythm, with the gimmicks basically working with that as well.
And
you
oh,
see
do they work?
Yeah, Catalyst actually already missing. But he has recovered, so that's good to see.
Now, how much practice do you think people actually have to put into this map until they get it down?
Quite
I would...
honest,
Yeah, go on.
15 to 30 minutes. It shouldn't be more.
It's definitely not as harsh as, say, Gum, or let alone R176.
Yeah, but it's a group stage map, so...
Yeah, of course.
It was meant to be.
Wow, and that score gap is just huge at this point.
We only have one FC left, but the USA also has a massive accuracy lead. So pretty good pick for them.
She's gonna keep his FC through this last part though, which is by far the hardest. Like this Don Kama section is just ruthless. But he does FC. And did Catalyst fail? Because on the face screen he still has a lot of HP left.
That might be the client pulling tricks.
That is a colorful array of rankings there. Oh, there goes Catalyst. Is that a C? Oh no, it's... Wait, that's an A? Oh.
Absa. And here you go. And where is Loopy with the hidden hard rock? And the rest is as it was before. from that.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. This is another pretty confident win for the USA, but both teams played quite well on this map.
Yeah, definitely. The Hard Rock players both have seeing. So there you go, Hard Rock is officially easier than Hidden.
Park.
So, you know, nitty gritty. But we're going for Leviathan here.
A technical map with a lot of weird snappings, odd rhythms.
And that's underselling it.
Yeah, this map is something. It's really good, but it's something.
Would you say it exists even?
It doesn't fact exist.
A lot of maps seem to have that in common.
That's odd. Should look into that further, because that can't be right. Not every map can be existing.
Now, Leviathan is, in my opinion, by far the hardest map in the pool.
I don't disagree, yeah. If you look at all maps from a normal perspective, it's definitely true. If you, for example, can't play Hard Rock, I could see how Hard Rock 2 would be harder. But I think that's the only example that's really where Leviathan could not be the hardest map. It's definitely one of the harder overall, all things considered.
So if we see any FCs here, that's definitely going to be noteworthy.
True.
Especially with the ending. Has like some nasty doublets right after 1/4 streams. You'll see for yourselves. But I'm not too familiar with Hoopweed's tech skill, so yeah, surprised me.
Yeah, considering it's the United States pick, I'm going to assume they will be somewhat confident. We might be wrong. They might just bamboozle us and they want to go to Tiebreaker because they like it so much.
The US throwing intentionally, just so they can listen to Dark Sheep.
Yes. And imagine the sheep slider in front of their inner eye.
Yeah, he had a little too much fun with that slider.
I don't see anything wrong with that. That sheep slider makes the map better.
Well, it hasn't helped it being picked in the tournament that much yet. We've only seen one tiebreaker so far, and it was in the very first match of the tournament. Other than that, we've only gone 5-3 one time. And that was the closest it's gotten since then.
There's still tomorrow's matches.
Oh, and there's still all of Sunday. Oh, I'm definitely not doubting another tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Just don't know when it's gonna happen.
We should have more first matches. That way, we can have more tiebreakers. It's that simple. Let's end group stage and say the next match is the first match of group stage. That would be Australia versus Colombia.
So when did Chile switch out Catalyst for Shiny Froakie? I must have missed that.
They did between the last map and this map. That's
Yeah,
all
but
I can really say.
I swear the last time I checked it was still Catalyst.
I saw the name change, but yeah. They did get a miss, but on this map, I can't really blame them. It's still unfortunate for them, because they did drop a lot of accuracy too.
Yeah, this map is just so demanding in every aspect. Definitely one that you have to put a little practice into. But yeah, Shiny Froakie's sitting below 90% right now, so it's not looking too good for Chile.
Meanwhile, the US having 99 and 98% accuracy, which gives them quite a nice lead.
Yeah, Cheese Salad clawed his way back to 99, and just as I say that, he drops below it yet again.
He can still get back. The last guy.
Miku is still FCing as well. Don't count them out.
Yeah, but the score difference is over 200,000 points, so there needs to happen a lot for Chile to be able to come back, and I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm not even sure if Shiny Froakie's gonna pass. But I sure hope they will. And I hope Miku can keep their FC. And maybe Cheese can even get back up to 99, then everyone can go home happy.
Oh no!
Well, never mind. That was my first curse at the tournament though.
Congratulations. Only took 2 matches.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's a victory for United States.
Yeah, clean sweep. But Miku did end up FCing, so congrats to him. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I don't think there was any other matches going on right now.
That is true.
But we are gonna have 2 matches simultaneously in just 20 minutes here. That's gonna be... I'm definitely... Like, I'm pretty sure we're gonna stream Australia versus Colombia. The other one is gonna be Japan versus Argentina, and I wouldn't want to be Argentina in that situation.
I can't see why. It's just Japan.
Yeah, it's only the
5-time winner in a row now.
Is it 5?
It's 5 times in a row now. TWC... Is it 6? Might be 6. No, it's 5. Taiwan won TWC 2 and 4, which means Japan won since TWC 5. They are going for the 6th victory in a row now. But yeah, we are going to see Australia vs Colombia in a few minutes. Until then.
And until that, we're gonna be taking a short break here. Stock up on snacks.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll see you in 20 minutes.
black hole. The black hole's event horizon marks the point of no return. It absorbs all light, reflecting nothing. When very massive stars collapse at the end of their lives, a black hole is formed. As for its birth, it continues to grow, and absorbs the surroundings.
Hello and welcome back to the O's Taiko World Cup 2020. I'm Enwolf and I'm joined by Mew.
Welcome back. That wasn't too long of a break, was it?
20 minutes as usual.
Yeah, that last match just flew by.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. I didn't know about this. Does Colombia only have 2 players?
They do.
I had
So-
no idea.
They're one of the few 2-player teams we've had this year. They're also a newcomer, so we've never seen Colombia at all in any World Cup. Taiko World Cup at least. So I'm excited to see them on stream now because we haven't done that so yet. And, important to note, they did get a point against Poland, so I want this match to go to tiebreaker.
Oh, they're in the same group as the UK. I see.
That too, yes. So I'm just going to put that out there. Australia didn't get a point against Poland. Colombia did get 1 point. It doesn't mean anything, but tiebreaker.
Big thunk. Yeah, of course it's gonna be a tiebreaker.
This match screams for tiebreaker.
No, but like it really does though. Now this one sounds familiar. It's gonna be Ethken, but it's not the diff that most people probably know. This is actually X's guest diff. X being Sayaka, who is also Dialgadu, who is also Kurokote.
But Mew, that's the featured artist.
Oh no. Wait. I'm pretty sure that's him at least. I might be making
Yes,
a
it
fool of
is.
myself. Okay. Good.
That is.
Why is it called X's then? I still don't know.
I've been actually asking that question myself since always, because Galdu has always named his difficulties X's whatever difficulty, if it was a guest difficulty. I don't think he has any guest difficulty ranked that is like Sayaka's Inoni or Galdu's Ioni. I'm just going to check, but I think it was 77, wasn't it? But if anyone knows the answer, please let us know. It's been a question that I've been actually literally asking myself since for 6 years already. Jesus, time does fly by.
I'm guessing he's kind of hard to reach these days.
Well, not that hard. He's featured artist, so
Yeah, fair. Yeah, this song is an adventure. Now, this set is actually most famous for U68's diff on it because it has such low SB that some people, crazy enough, actually took it as a hidden challenge. They were like, there's nothing we can't play with hidden. But yeah, this diff is actually, just mapping-wise, it's a lot harder. It's just that it actually has readable SB, which makes it easier, arguably.
readable SV. That doesn't sound fun.
I know, right? That's boring.
Yeah.
I want to memorize my maps.
Exactly. Did you try Afghan with HD?
I haven't gone off the deep end yet. Sorry.
There's still time.
I've done a lot of things with hidden. Some of them I'm not too proud of, but this is just a little beyond my reach. I sure hope we're gonna get the second Colombian player in here.
I'm being told he's in the wrong slot,
Oh,
So that happened. Not the
Dang
first
it.
time this ever happened. It's not going to be the last either. But I guess we're not going to see Alex
where's your
But-
confidence?
sleeping. It is now 3 AM, my confidence is asleep.
As you should be.
As I should be. But here I am, here you are, also at 3 AM. It's almost like we both were living in the same country.
Now, I was just about to comment on how Solid Error's performance is a lot more solid than Error, but right as I was about to say that, he actually finds a miss, so...
I think it had to happen because that pun is not no. That's
Now,
too much power for one
I
single
can't-
human.
I can't tell you if Zoretra missed at the start, but he's performing really well right now. Did you see that part just now?
Yeah.
That was, like, no one actually missed on that, but Jesus. Zoretra is...
Nice.
Is he still holding for the combo? I'm not sure.
Are we actually playing them? Jesus. So Solid Error did get a miss on both finishers, but no one else did. If it did go for all of them. That's actually impressive.
Now, I'm just
Good.
curious to see if he did find a miss at the start there. Ah, that was close though. Oh, he almost hit that stream too. I was really rooting for him there.
Judging by the note count, he didn't miss at the start. Or maybe he missed the first note, but don't think
That's
so.
a strong performance.
Indeed.
I like Colombia might be surprising me here. Yeah, I hope we're gonna get the second Colombian player in the right slot this time. That should be the only problem. I'm pretty sure they're present.
They are. I can see them in the MP link. They played with Hard Rock and they got not a very high score, but I think they
Wait,
didn't
did you say
expect-
Hard Rock?
Yes, I don't think they expected 252 BPM SV.
But don't you think this was Colombia's warm-up, seeing how well Zoretra did?
I mean, you can
Maybe he picked the wrong diff. Maybe he was gonna go for the lowest me diff.
Huh. Blame Vault.
Man,
One is
gee,
not
Lenny,
typical.
I wish we're still waiting to see the 69 and 420 roll.
Maybe this will be the match.
But we still have one warm-up to go through, right?
Yeah, but it's not looking like we're going to see it soon. Let's
Oh, there it is.
have it. Okay, this was Colombia's warm-up. What is Australia going to play? Is
Quick,
it...
just type the link into your... Oh,
Huh. Ah!
my favorite artist.
Hatsugashigaria no toy soldier. Those are not Japanese words.
Yeah, there's some English in there.
Is it difficult to name cake or coke?
Let's hope it's cake.
Why? What do you have against coke? That's a drink. In my world. Nothing else.
I don't know about you, but I'm enjoying some delicious orange juice right now.
I am personally going for the top tier player strats and drinking water. As advertised, as advised actually, by
By Janet.
Janitor Rahel himself.
Yeah, which might have been the reason why they lost against us earlier. Because Janitor did not take a single hydration break, if I recall correctly, whereas I did.
I see now.
So
That's a plausible reason, if there ever was one.
So if you wanna do well in your respective modes World Cup, just stay hydrated.
The key to success.
Now, I don't know what this map is gonna be. It has 7.4 stars, but that's to be expected with a song like this because they usually feature your run-of-the-mill 1-6 or... Well, this actually looks hella fun to play, I'm not gonna lie.
Tech. So I'm reading the beat map description. So for one, the difficulty name is fact cake, and the beat map description reads following: badabab, badabada, badabab, badabada, badabab, badabada.
Yeah, they just transcribed the lyrics.
Those are not the lyrics to this song. Those are the lyrics to Cloud.
This is a lot techier than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be more on the level of Hop Step Adventure. But this is not only a good song, as to be expected by it's also a really fun map.
Yeah.
And right now, Australia is holding a significant lead because Alex is struggling with his hard rock. Now, he is going for hard rock again, which he already did on his own warm-up. So... Is it really that hard to tell what they're gonna pick first?
Hit. Clearly.
You got it.
Heck yeah. I hope it's just not preceding what their performance on hard rock would be, but instead that they can play hard rock quite well.
Well, the warm-ups were a lot harder than anything the group stage pool has to offer.
That is fair.
Oh yeah, keep in mind that hard rock on stream looks way worse than it actually does for the players.
You never know, there might actually be a player out there that plays with this exact ratio, and I could only assume they hate themselves for that, because why would you do that to yourself? This is a bit too much.
Well, but if they played on a ratio like this, then the notes wouldn't be that fast. It's just because it's full screen but then scaled down. Like, it has the full screen scroll speed, but the window itself is so small on the stream that it looks ridiculous. If that makes sense.
I believe you. That's all that matters.
I appreciate
So
it.
there is yet again a 49 roll and a 21 roll, which both, once again, are multiplicatives of 7. But this time it's not 7 and 7 squared. Unfortunate.
AP Numbers is getting so many new posts today.
To no one's surprise, Colombia's
Come on,
standing
man.
81.
Every time.
Hey, it's still seen more picks in the first 24 matches than entrants did 2 years ago, so that's a win in my book.
Is it the least picked? It has to be, right?
But actually Lifeline and Rocket are not that far behind, because they are sitting at only 4 picks and everyone should feel ashamed. Oh! Australia banning Dora Cairo. Hidden
I mean,
is gone.
This is just statistics fan service at this point.
Hidden
Banning
gone.
HD1 and going right for Cloud.
Perfect.
Yes, all according to plan. No, we're doing our best to get Rocket up there in the pick statistics.
I trust you, because it does not deserve to be at only 4 picks.
Yeah, it's such a good song.
But
Wait, it's at 4 picks? We're responsible for 2 of those.
I mean, it's not the first time. I think Collapse was picked twice only, and it was the same team picking it twice. Something like that.
Alright, and no roster changes on the side of Colombia.
They could at least swap their slots, just to mix it up a little.
Well, let's hope that these 2 players have practiced the map. Because it's definitely not a map you want to be sight reading. But I don't think any of them are.
You would hope so, but I have an assumption.
What's your assumption? Well, assumptions aside, I wasn't even paying that much attention, but Alex is sitting at 80%, which...
Yeah. So, what I could see so far is that he does know what happens on the map, but his accuracy is not there.
I think he did know what was happening at one point, but those times are long gone.
He did know what is going on in the overlap part, which is the first hard gimmick.
Why is the first note of this section higher SP than the rest, by the way?
Is it?
Or I thought it was. I might be crazy, but
let's go with you crazy. Because
he's not even bothering with the bar lines. That's sad. He's given up. Alex, there are notes there. You gotta play him.
This is quite a comfortable win for Australia, but it's their own pick, so not too bad for Colombia. If
It's
they
also
can
a-
retreat with a good pick themselves.
It's also a double FC.
Yeah, nice job on the Australian side. Xoretka, unfortunately, getting one miss, which I assume was in the low SV part.
Well, you would know where 389 combo gets you.
In the middle of a map, which is the low SV part, so yeah. Are we going to see Hard Rock? Is my question now. Because Australia also is a Hard Rock team. And Colombia might know that they're going to go for a no mod 2. A consistency.
I mean, speed is basically hard rock. Right?
Sure.
Sure, let's go with that.
Yes. I'm not quite confident in saying that's true, but let's just go with that for now.
Well, I'm gonna be honest, I cannot see all of these players actually attempting to hit the finisher chains in this map.
Well, we have seen Solid Era Acid and Xoretka going for the finishers on the first warm-up we've seen, which had arguably more difficult finishers than this. So I have my hopes up for Acid and Xoretka at least. Will we see misses on the long cut finisher chains once again?
Now, do you actually know how old this map is?
3 years.
3 years, because when I saw Val 0108 and Ono's Oni, I thought it was ranked like 2013, but then I realized it's not actually that old.
Yeah. This map is deceptively new. It's not that old. 2017 still isn't. It's one of the older maps in the pool, but it's not as old as you would expect it to be. If it was that old, the artist name, for example, would be Hatsune Miku. Probably.
Wow,
Both look-
are you calling out old mappers and their metadata?
Yes. I think. I mean, Genshin no Satellite has the wrong artist. So I'm calling out myself.
But every Vocaloid has Mimiku, didn't you know?
That's Gumi. I guess.
Yeah. One
But
Vocaloid
then-
for every
but
hair
then-
color.
Is it
Oh, and the
just
first
Gumi?
miss coming from Alex.
Is it backpoint? Oh. But it's still early on the map. We've seen a lot of things happening in the 230 BPM section specifically. Because that's where we have these long finisher chains.
Now, I wasn't watching Alex too closely, but I just saw him skipping at least one of the finishers. And that might not be a good sign for
Yeah,
what's
but-
to come here.
He's playing them now. That at least means he's not skipping all of them. Because I have seen players that skip all of them. And that hurts score a lot. If you skip the more difficult ones just to be on the safe side, I think that's a reasonable thing to do. Yeah, he's also skipping off a lot.
Was actually the only one to not hit those.
Acid did find a miss somewhere in the 230 BPM section early on.
Did you just call him Acid?
That's his name!
Acid.
Oh. Leave me alone.
Now,
Not
despite,
my word.
now, despite Alex ditching all of these finishers, and there's a retro actually as well, the score gap is not as big as you might think. Right, getting into the 240 BPM section here, and the finishers just get harder and harder. The thing with this map is that it starts off at 220 BPM, but with every iteration it speeds up by 10 BPM. So we're at 240 now, and a miss from Alex on the slow part is not gonna help make matters better for Colombia.
Once again, unless something big happens on Australia's side, I think that's it. And I don't expect any big misses to happen now in this game.
Yeah, the score gap is a lot bigger than you would think just because the map is so long and so dense. I'm just curious as to why they would pick this. I mean, this was Colombia's pick. Why would they pick it if they know that one of their players is not going to be able to hit the finishers?
If you can FC it, still decent score, I guess.
Is it really though?
I mean, if you
Look,
think about it,
Alex
had
is 30k behind Acid,
yeah, but
despite
I
him
think-
having better accuracy.
I think if he had FC'd, if he had a full combo, he might have beaten the score, so they could have won. Might have.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, he might have beaten Acid, and then yeah, it would have been close then. I'll admit.
But it's solid performance from both teams all around. I have absolutely no expectations for the next pick. Okay, it's Leviathan. No mod 3.
Yeah, just sticking with Nomad, huh? Well, I'm guessing Australia is just trying to beat Colombia into submission with just straight up difficult maps.
Yep. And I think it does make sense. Because Xoretka does seem to be able to do quite well on more difficult maps. Alex
going by
seems to
that
fall
format.
a bit short. But who knows? They could still maybe get a point on something like Verflucht.
Do you think
which
they're
is more
gonna?
consistency orientated?
Do you gonna think they're gonna swap players at all?
I would like them to swap slots at least.
So yeah, the same players for Colombia again.
The same place for Australia too.
That's true.
And they do have other players. Quite a few early 100s we're seeing here. On both sides.
Now, Leviathan, the hardest map in the pool, in my humble opinion. So any FCs on this are gonna be fairly impressive. And it's not gonna be coming from Alex's side, who's gonna find the first miss, who's also sitting at 92% accuracy, whereas everyone else is at 97 or higher.
So Retra also missing. So that's quite an early lead. And quite an early good lead for Australia. Solid error and Retra missing on that mixed snap pattern, and I think Alex did too, but not 100% sure.
I don't think it matters at this point.
Yeah. Instead, let's focus on Acid still holding that 99% accuracy and a full combo. It would be a shame if it was dropped.
Ah, yeah, wouldn't it be a shame?
To be fair, that burst is difficult.
Yeah, you were timing that just for that burst, so you could say that you cursed him. You're playing dirty today.
I'm allowed to at 3 AM.
Starts talking about how it would be a shame if he broke right as the stream was coming up.
I could have also done that during the doublet section because, as it looks like, that would have worked too. Or am I wrong?
Didn't
I
work
am
for
wrong.
Solid Error. Didn't work for anyone.
Yeah, Alex did miss on the doublets, but...
As a two-man team, it's just really hard to be prepared for everything that the map pool has to offer, especially with it being the hardest map in the pool.
Yeah. All you can
Solid
really
Error.
do is be prepared for your own map picks.
Yeah, they definitely could have taken Chisana. It just didn't work out in the end.
Yeah. I do think they should go for Verflucht if they can handle
Oh,
it.
hold up.
Because it's not a
Alex
really
was so close to failing. That's a red pass. Are you seeing this?
Yes.
So in Taiko, you
But-
can if you pass like with as little HP as possible, the graph doesn't actually turn green at the end. And that's like as close as it gets.
Mm.
He has a red pass here.
I also want to point out the tiebreaker's Dark Sheep, and what we see here right now is Ba. That's a sheep sound.
Sheep sound?
Okay.
Are you hinting at something?
Yes. Might be. And Xoretka wants to pick Chisana once again. Never mind.
Yeah,
Be
let's
there instead.
try again. Second time's the charm, right?
I think we're going to see no mod. Which isn't even by the prediction fit saying we're going to see Hand Hardrock.
Are we gonna see the Nomad pool being exhausted all the way for the first time?
We won't see now, because we see 3 more. I do hope Australia then goes for Verflucht, because it'd be shame to just not go for all the normal maps we have. They deserve equal love. Except Cloud.
Cloud is a good map.
Heck Cloud. Heck the map.
That's the sleep deprivation in you talking.
Big agree. Someone please free me. I'm being held hostage by Mew.
Look, man, I have nothing to do with this. I'm being held hostage as well. By you?
Heck.
Plot twist.
They're hostaging each other. I'm thinking about the situation. Doesn't make sense. Oh!
You know what doesn't make sense either is the fact that Colombia are the ones with the mod advantage here. That's
Yeah.
not what I was expecting to see.
Yeah, I thought Australia would go for hidden and hard rock, but it's actually Colombia going for hidden and hard rock.
Yeah, that's the first time we're seeing hidden, period, in this match.
Right, it's bad.
It's banned and Retro hasn't, or they haven't played free mod yet. And I honestly didn't expect to see any hidden this match. I had no idea he was a hidden player. I guess Alex just really dislikes hidden as a mod, so they banned HD.
And it's not looking good for Colombia. But it does look good for Acid, who's holding a no mod SS.
Yeah, that no mod consistency can really be worth a lot as well.
It's like, if you can't get anywhere near that score with mod, it's very safe to just go no mod. And getting a double S, I would count that as being confident on no mod at least.
And if you can't consistently outperform your no mod score with a mod, then there's no point in going for one. So that was really the smart thing to do, but I would say that Colombia still have a chance to strike back here if Alex can keep his score up.
That is true.
He just has to survive this last KI without any misses or incidents. But it's not gonna be the case.
But Richie's also finding misses, so the only full combo left on the board is Acid, and he's still on the double S.
Is he gonna get the double S? No, he's not. I did it again. I'm so sorry, Richie. Wait, no, Acid, my bad.
And he did also get 100, so it's not the legendary silver 100, but misses score.
Which would be a low combo SS, as they call it.
Yes. Can we remove non-240 BPM maps?
Oh, he's a speed player. Oh, they're both speed players. Yeah, why isn't this pool faster?
Yeah, why is this pool faster? If only Twinkle Wonderland Double Time existed.
I know, right?
This is 280 BPM.
If the BPM are in the 3 digits, I'm not interested.
All maps! When Australia had the second ban. Oh, he does go hidden, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
But I was thinking Colombia banned hidden. And then Australia saw that, and they also banned hidden. So they must have not have great confidence in hidden.
They were doing so well too, but in the end they just fall short to the double FC from Team Australia, and that's gonna be it.
They put a good effort.
Was that Colombia's third match by any chance?
It was not, but their last match is against the United Kingdom.
Oh yeah, I see. So yeah, congrats to Australia. Unfortunately, we don't have any other matches to switch to because the other one was gonna be Japan versus Argentina, but Argentina just decided to not show up at all.
They had
But-
one play.
Can you blame them when it's Japan?
No, it's also not the first time a team didn't show against Japan. I think they might be just used to it. This means we still have one more match to go before we take a longer break. And we're going to go see Singapore versus Mexico next.
Yeah, and from the looks of it, we're gonna be doing that as well.
Yeah.
Late night marathon, everybody. I hope you're as excited as we are.
Just not as tired.
So we'll see you in just about 20 minutes.
so I've become God. And so I've become and so I've become God.
Element 118 is nothing to scoff at.
Did you know that if you edit the .oso file, you can align backgrounds to not look like this? I do.
What was that?
Nothing
Are
important.
you hacking the game again?
Yes, that's clear. Look at this beautiful not over map.
And from the looks of it, it's actually going to be a 2v3 because Singapore only have their core players available. But that should be plenty to put up a good fight.
Yeah, because I don't want to alarm you, but Singapore's 2 players are doing quite well. So they might be actually winning at a 2 versus 3 matchup right here. Of course we can't know for sure, but it does look like that.
I'm not gonna lie, this is something I would have expected to see from Nananas more than Kitajima.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Element is also just casually playing hidden on this. No big deal.
Yeah, it's just... This
And he's also
close
doing
is
well, I mean.
easy. Yeah. Flexible mod strength.
Now, pop quiz. Does anyone actually know what element 118 is called on the periodic table?
It's something radioactive, but that's all I know. It's too early in the morning for chemistry.
Ah, that's a shame.
Why don't you enlighten us?
I'm not gonna lie, I can only think of the German name right now, but it might be the same in English. It actually is, yeah.
It probably is, because almost all radioactive elements are made up names. I mean, all names are made up, but especially the radioactive ones.
Well, that would be Oganesson. Yes. TJ got it.
Never heard of that.
Well, it didn't actually have a name for the longest time. Before they actually found a name for it, it was just Ananoctium. So which basically means the 118th.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, both names I remember. Because we were looking at the school's chemistry club and be like, why don't these elements have proper names?
Because they were too recently discovered.
That's sad.
No scientist had claimed them yet. Also, yeah, Blark and Element are just FC, you know, Element was hidden, no big deal.
Yeah, nothing special to see here. Move on.
I'm just at a loss for words. Enwolf is certainly on the verge of losing his mind.
Not at all.
Apparently it shows, so...
Did you know element 117 is tennis? That doesn't end with EU. I'm surprised.
Oh my goodness. That's more appropriate for what I feel like at 4 AM in the morning.
Yes! This is what it sounds like when I lose my sanity.
Alright, maybe this time we'll have some Spanish-speaking peeps in the chat that want to enlighten us.
Yes, what is this? Why is this?
Well, it does sound like a turkey.
What does tuku mean?
I'm guessing that's the sound a turkey makes in Spanish, but Mexico at 4 AM delay.
Water telling us? Yes, it is. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. A turkey, oh.
I've played more than enough taiko today, give me a break, and I'm gonna play more tomorrow.
Nice.
Atención, mucha atención. Las mujeres que le quitan dinero a los hombres le dicen chapeadora. Y este es el pasito de la chapeadora. Moviendo la cabeza y moviendo la manito. Y dice, vámonos.
Do you wanna, if you're Spanish, you wanna tell us what the title of the song is?
I guess that's the sound a turkey makes.
No, that's the difficulty.
Oh, the title of the song. Yeah. But everyone spam turkeys in the chat. Thanks.
Is
Good
it
for
just
science.
is it just I'm a bird? That would make sense, yeah. Oh god, no, not the turkeys. It's not even October. Wait, November, I mean. October is Halloween. I'm not American, I don't know my holidays, I'm sorry.
I am American, but I have no idea either. I'm not American enough. Sad face.
You're like, what, 50% American?
Yes. I'm not even sure my father remembers when Thanksgiving is.
This map, with all the SV and stuff, has way too much effort put into it for what the song is.
What do you mean? I've seen more effort put into the songs. Also, Walter apologizes for the song as a Spanish speaker. Thanks, Walter.
That was an interesting pattern.
Yeah. That's a pattern that, you guessed it, it exists.
Not gonna lie, those streams look pretty fun, I might just download this.
Don't forget to replace the audio with ether, which...
Who mapped this? Who is that? Wait, does
The
that say
player.
Oh, wait. Oh yeah, he's in
Playing.
the lobby. I'm blind.
Don't worry guys, we're awake. It only took 2 hours. It was interesting.
How is this only 6.4 stars?
Star rating system. Be blessed.
Yeah, I was just kind of mesmerized by the song for a while there.
Doesn't even have a background. We are blessed by mania once more. Bah! That's a sheep song once again.
Look,
No,
foreshadowing.
I shortly imagined the song slowed down a little bit, and then a samba danced on the song with people dressed in turkey costumes. I might be losing my mind actually. But that's okay, we're going through the walls now. Logi apologizes for making everyone go through that song, but it's okay. We had fun listening to it, whatever it was.
Has anyone gotten the roles right yet? I
Let's
wonder.
see so. 32. Those are not mean rolls.
Well, one of them is divisible by 7, so there
That
you go.
is true. It actually
That's
consists of
what-
2 sevens,
That's what you were looking out for, right?
but it's not 7 squared. Mexico wins the ban, so they get banned first. You know what's the prize? It's not a firmament.
Are they just doing it for the meme at this point?
I'm going to say no, they don't like the map. Or they don't want to play the map at least.
Well, my sadness has already reached its peak, so
To be
just,
fair,
just kick me while I'm down. I don't care anymore.
Okay, that's fine then. To be fair, Singapore is a hidden strong team, so it does make sense to ban the more difficult hit map. They're banning Twinkle Wonderland. I am no longer happy.
Really?
We are not going to fight a banana tonight.
Singapore bans the speed map? Does that not surprise you at all?
Can I just say no because I don't know what I would expect? What are the picks?
Well, they ban DT. I mean, are they just gonna go hidden? Because they ban I mean, like, does it even matter anymore if you ban HD1? It's just, we've come to expect it so much at this point. That doesn't even mean that you can't do hidden in general. It just means you really don't like Knights of Firmament, or you really love statistics. And speaking of statistics, yeah, there you go.
Speaking of statistics, United States vs Malaysia does not have hidden 1 banned, but they have hidden 2 banned.
Hold up.
That's illegal.
Yeah, you're gonna be the one to keep us updated on the other matches, right?
I'll try. Okay, so more statistics. Singapore banned G-Sun against Italy and then lost on Twinkle Wonderland. So maybe they just didn't want to go to that again.
Wait, they already got a map in?
Oh, I mean in their earlier match against Italy, Singapore lost on Twinkle Wonderland.
Oh wait, hold on, my bad.
So I didn't clarify.
Who knows, maybe, like, Singapore does have a really strong core in Blark and Element, but with them only having 2 players available and Mexico having their full roster, which, to be fair, only consists of 3, so, you know.
It's not as many as you would like to see. But that's just how it is. We see
I'd
some
use
gold.
that to its full potential. With maps like these, I mean, this is Singapore's pick.
So far, all players are holding relatively strong. So
Yeah,
no
but this
one,
is the easy part.
yeah, but no one's catching off guard, which is nice to see.
Except for...
Fine, Doji OTT final miss.
How many notes are on the screen at any one time here? With this resolution, I wonder. Dark's still on. Can I just call him Lala Momo?
Sure.
I don't know how many people know him as Lala Momo, but it'd be so much easier to say that than to throw up every time I have to say his name. So yeah, Lala Momo is still on a 1-100 here. That might change here in the ending card, which is the hardest of the map, but even
Doesn't
then it
look
will
like
not matter in the slightest. And no, actually, he just pulls. Now, what does that spell, N Wolf?
Abs.
Babs.
Very nice. What?
So
Mexico going to pick?
this pick is gonna be pretty telling. This is gonna show us a lot about the strategy they're gonna go with.
Pick what's
Yeah.
fun.
Being the underdog, they must have a strategy going into this, right?
Not necessarily. Quite honestly, just pick what's fun. Maybe you
No,
will.
N-Wolf isn't dying. What are you talking about?
I'm not dying. Why would I be dying? I'm awake now. We are going to see Verflucht. Nice. In fact, we have United States has just played Verflucht against Malaysia and they won by 528 points.
Wait, you're not supposed to say the title of the song correctly. That's cheating.
Verflucht, you're right.
Lucked.
But yeah. Malaysia lost their Verflucht pick against the United States by only 500 points and they're missing from both sides. So that's interesting to see. Like, if you hear that Scott fits at first, you're thinking SS battle, but one got a 100. Not the case. So that's actually, and I'm surprised about this, that's a match to watch out for. I keep you updated.
I do believe in the double SS on Singapore's side.
I also want to point out Singapore does have more than 2 players. They did swap.
Wait, I was told differently. Hold up. I can't trust anyone anymore.
Well, what I can tell is that either Element name changed or he has been swapped out with Sechi.
Alright, it's a 3v3 now, apparently. But can you imagine name changing in the middle of a tournament match?
Yes, I could.
Well, right now, with a miss from Zechi, the score is still really close because of Logi Oji's accuracy. Meanwhile, Lalamomo and Ami, oh wait, Ami actually dropped their double S, but Lalamomo is still holding the double S, and I don't think he's gonna let go of that anytime soon.
You don't like double S. That's cheating.
So the real battle is gonna be happening on the lower two players here, with Zechi and Logi.
But they have survived the longest stream now.
All it takes is one more miss from Zechi and it's gonna swing right back into Mexico's favor.
Yeah. This is really close at the moment.
Yeah, but Zechi's also catching up to Ami's accuracy. So if they're gonna miss, it's gonna have to happen now if they wanna have a chance here.
And it doesn't look like it's going to happen.
Oh, don't call it too early.
I mean, it's getting too late now for the miss to matter.
Yeah, I think we've hit that point. Oh yeah, the map just ends, I forgot.
It was a good effort, but not enough for Mexico. A decent pick nonetheless.
It was a really good effort, a little more act from Logi, and they could have easily taken that point, even with the double S from Lalamomo.
Cursed map.
It's almost like it's in the title.
But the title is a fluff.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
Me neither. That looks like a Austrian word.
Any Austrians in the chat? Oh wait, it's 4 AM.
I mean, we are here, so chances are someone might be actually in chat.
Oh yeah, what did that scoreboard spell? Sus.
Sad. That's an actual word. Updates. Once again, United States won on Cloud against Malaysia, so they're also 2-0. Loopy gets to pet with Doggo. We're going to see Beware, and I'm going to be very surprised if there's no hit hard work of Berak.
No, we're actually not verflucht. We are the ones doing the verfluching. Generally speaking. That's our job here.
That is very true. It's the commentators' Verfluchung.
Verflucht.
That's not the correct word. We have to go for fast.
If only we were German.
Yeah. Sorry to all Germans out there. Looks like we start.
So, HDHR from Lalamomo?
Yeah, that's given.
Yeah, okay. And no mod from Ami, so the double mod advantage on Singapore's side, that's the first time I've seen that happen this tournament.
Yeah. So, we see every possible combination. We have hidden hard work, we have hidden, we have hard work, and we have no mod. The thing is, Mexico's down 2 mods. So they have a natural big disadvantage. Blurk.
However, yeah,
It's not going to be enough to bring these scores together, closer together. But it's a step in that direction.
well, if Mexico is gonna win this just with consistency alone, they're gonna have to get their accuracies up. Because right now they're trailing behind both Lalamomo and Sechi. Thing is, as long as both of them get just over 1 million, they're gonna win instantly. Well, Savory K does have hard rock, but no. And he's still FCing, by the way. Don't let me sell him short now. He's almost at 99 too. And hard rock is arguably the harder of the 2 mods on this.
Nice score so far. Entering the last TI. So far. Okay. Savory K and Sechi are actually going to drop their combos. But we don't have any full combos left. Spoilers, the bot is going to scream, ah! Which is a song artist.
How did you know?
I cheated. That's how.
2 100s and 1 miss from both Singapore players here. That is a strong performance.
I love when one misses across the board. It's oddly nice.
Oh yeah, you're right. Gotta say, B there has been really, like, the name of the song checks out because it's been there in a lot of matches.
That is true.
Every match I've seen, it's been there.
There are only 4 matches behind Cloud so far.
Are they gonna stick with no? Especially on the map like Leviathan, crazy.
Celtic rival even getting the best score in the lobby.
Now, what did you say about HDHR again? You wanna? two separate battles going on, especially when there's 6 mods in total, which is the max you can have. And yeah, while Mexico won the battle, they lost the war. But it was a valiant effort from Xavery to go for the HDHR to match Lalamomo, but what can you do? He's just... that guy...
Canada vs Indonesia has finally started with, what a surprise, Night of Firmament being banned. And Canada won their first map against Indonesia, which was Cloud. In the other match,
surprise of literally no one.
in the United States vs Malaysia match, United States got their third point on Hard Rock 1. But I want to see if Malaysia can still bring it back.
Man, Leviathan does sound a lot calmer when you're tired.
I don't know, I thought it always sounded calm. Maybe I'm always tired.
Yeah, that's the conclusion that we're supposed to draw from that.
So, in fact, I'm not actually in a different state from what I'm usually in. I'm always tired. That's my secret. I'm like the sleep hawk.
Being awake is your kryptonite.
Being awake is such a boomer thing to do.
Yeah, you tell him.
Actually, a big part of me just died inside just saying that.
Hear the death seeping through your speech. Oh,
I'm
goodness.
trying my best. Please forgive.
Try harder. Just
You
like
try
Mexico. Just like Mexico. Try harder, Mexico.
You can do it. We believe in you.
The one thing I want more than sleep is a tiebreaker. Come on.
That's true.
Imagine how awake we'd be after that. This went to tiebreaker. No, this is gonna be anything but an act battle.
This is going to be an FC, a full combo battle, because we might just see no full combos. That's not unusual for this map. And we just did see Malaysia, which is the low-seeded team in the group, I think, get a point on Leviathan against United States.
Malaysia is the low seed, yes.
They were also part of the so far closest match after the tiebreaker, which was a 5-3 match against Russia, which Russia did win, just barely missing the tiebreaker, which is a boo moment.
And we're gonna get underway here.
Early miss for Low Georgie.
Maybe what Element was saying is true after all. It's gonna be an act battle, but not between the two teams, but instead between the two Singapore players.
Who drops the double S first?
I might be mistaken, but when I was practicing this map, I swear I could have seen Lala Momo with the double time FC on this. Just goes to show how scary he really is. Yeah, Singapore's just flexing at this point.
Said she did drop his double S, but Lala Momo did not.
Don't count out Amy though.
Yeah, ignore her full combo. Logi OG missing right at the end of that KI, which is going to push the lead further onto Singapore side.
That was the only calm part you get in this map. Sorry, back to weird snappings and weird spacing. Now, is Lala Momo actually gonna run this match out with a double S? I can't believe it.
Casual double S on the
Hold up, the hardest part to act is still coming up right here. No way, he did not just do that.
He did.
You're kidding, right? Oh yeah, he's ghost tapping. He's not taking any chances with that. Jesus Christ.
Nice.
What a performance.
What a way to close the match.
An SS on the hardest map in the pool? What are you doing, Lala Momo?
Flexing. Not even 1 million points. SMH.
Yeah, how could he? Ruined.
That's its match. We have one more update to announce for Canada vs Indonesia, who played their second map and which is the second victory for Canada, leading the match now with 2-0. And United States vs Malaysia being at 4-1 now in favor of the United States. I'm not sure if you're going to switch to any other matches now. If not, you can follow the matches by typing !MP into the chat and following the MP links.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it here.
It's been an interesting 3 hours.
To say the least, yes. We will be back at... Hold up. At 10 UTC with Sweden versus New Zealand. But that's
Hype.
gonna be a while from now, so
That's 6 hours.
take a rest. No,
If you can sleep, do so. I highly recommend sleep. Sleep
Yes.
is good.
sleep is to be recommended.
I forgot how it feels like.
It's been a while. So yeah, anyway, stay tuned for that, and until then.
See ya.
Thank you.